All right, okay. Hello, everybody. Hi, this is me, Darius Nochauskas from Easy Markets, and I just wanted to quickly share with you the idea, the view on today's ISM Manufacturing PMI number, which is coming out. Yes, so later on we'll take a look at that number. The U.S. market is coming back into full swing today, so yesterday they were absent. So yeah, we'll have a look into all that. Just before we jump in, just quickly have a read through our risk disclaimer. So yes, the content we produce does not constitute investment advice or investment recommendations and should not be considered as such. This material should not be taken as an invitation to acquire any financial instrument or product. So basically, I'll give you a few seconds to read the rest, and then yeah, we can continue. All right, okay. So now then, ladies and gentlemen, just a quick mentioning of our Easy Markets website, which you can always check out for more information about us. But look, let's jump into the markets. Um, First of all, I wanted to pick up, like I said, yes, this ISM Manufacturing PMI number because this is something that I already talked about in my morning webinar, which I do every morning live, 6 o'clock GMT time, so you can check it out. But hey, the ISM Manufacturing PMI is at an interesting spot. So the current expectation is for a number to come out higher a little bit. The only problem that I see here is the fact that we're still in contraction territory, and basically we have been in contraction territory since well, last time actually we were above 50 was back in April. So in May the number came out below 50, and we stayed like this, and we have been declining, but now we're finally seeing a bit of a forecast to the upside. Look, I'm not saying that this will this time come out higher, but if it does, it will be very interesting to see how what kind of reaction we'll get in the stock market and the indices, because at the moment, yes, we're expecting a bit of a tick here to the upside. If the number comes out, let's say higher than the forecast, but still below 50. I don't know if the stock market, for example, will react, let's say, very positively to this. Yes, maybe it will allow the stock market not to correct lower, because at the moment, if you watched my webinars, my morning webinars, I talked about this before. So I said to you, look, we're currently on the Dow, we're at a very interesting spot. So after last week's creation of a new all-time high here on the futures, by the way, I'm looking at the futures. So this is the barrier that I'm watching, is roughly around the 41,680 zone. So at the moment, we're waiting to see if we can get a nice clearance of that or not. In general, ISM Manufacturing PMI number is not the most important piece of economic data coming out from the U.S. this week, because we do understand that the NFPs are the more important ones, because the job numbers, those are the last ones before the September meeting that the Fed will hold. So yes, it's going to be quite important to see what's going to happen with the job numbers, especially with the unemployment figure, because that one took the spotlight last time. And with the ISM manufacturing, look, if, like I said, if that number comes out on the higher side, above the forecast, but still below the 50 zone, still I think that this will end up being somewhere flat. It's like it's good. It's basically you're giving me reasons not to fall down a little bit, because in general the fact that we're still below 50, it's a negative thing. So in general, the market should maybe react to this negatively. However, if it, like I said, comes out a bit higher than the forecast but still below 50, then thank you very much. You're giving me a reason not to fall down. You're probably going to stay flat here or something like that. Where the S&P 500, as you can see, we're near a key area of resistance around this 5,665-ish here barrier on the futures. So you're giving me a good reason not to fall down. If the number by any chance comes out, let's say, lower, below the forecast, now of course this could result in a bit of a move to the downside here, in my opinion. Again, I might be wrong, but hey, I'm entitled to my opinion, but we could see a bit of a retracement here, so everything could also fall in nicely because, like I said, if the number comes out lower below the, let's say, the forecast and or somewhere around the same number like the previous one, then we could see a bit of a drift lower, and basically this could save up the save it up until if we're ready to see a breakout, we could save this moment for the NFPs, right? So this is like, why not to have a blast on Friday, right, when the most important piece of data is coming out. So I wouldn't be surprised if the whole week the stock market, for example, doesn't do much, just moves up and down here a little bit, and especially looking at the S&P here. I mean, this barrier, maybe this 5,665 could be reserved for a breakout on Friday. Again, maybe trying to jump ahead of myself here a little bit, but this could be an interesting idea. So don't be surprised, like I said, if the stock market doesn't do much up until Friday. So, and these pieces of information which we will be getting out of the U.S. Along these days, it could be just to maintain the index somewhere flat in below those barriers, and then on Friday we can have we can have a boom if the data is satisfying, of course. So yeah, for now, like I said, that's my view on the ISM Manufacturing PMI. Hey, I might be wrong, but let's see what's going to happen and what kind of number comes out. So, and then we'll go from there. So yes, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This was just a quick take on the ISM Manufacturing PMI. Hopefully, you found it useful. Just drop it in the comments if what you think could happen, and yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out, and hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, you'll stay safe. You'll have your stop losses in place. You'll only risk what you can afford to lose. You'll never overtrade, and everything then will be fine. So I'll see you next time with more of these little news intakes of mine. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know. Like I said, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much, and bye bye.